And Peter Wright, after beating Michael Van Gerwen and taking out that 1-4-1, the confidence that he should take from that could give him his first big event win. He's ready for it, and he deserves it.
He was so emotional. He was reduced to tears by the crowd chanting his name at the end of the semi-final with Michael Van Gerwen. And that 1-4-1 is as good as you will see at any time in any tournament, anywhere in the world of darts. Van Gerwen, reminding you, was sat on a 2-darter to win.
95.
Taylor, very ordinary and averaging 90, but still too good for Raymond van Barneveld, 8-3 in the semi-final. And a brilliant 106 average to hit Gary Anderson in a fabulous semi-final. Taylor or Wright to take the first title here in Japan. That's good to see. Smile on Taylor's face, and they were shouting the name of Peter Wright. What about me? He says.
58.
And only 58 from Taylor. The crowd have really taken to Peter Wright in Yokohama this weekend, haven't they?
Well, we say to the players when they're coming through, you know, be different, do something different. And I have to say, Matt Porter, our CEO, when Peter Wright first turned up like that, he actually turned to me and he said, well, I said to be different, but I didn't quite mean like that. That was his exact words. And now Peter Wright has made himself into a worldwide darting star.
Yeah, he has. Well, an edgy opening leg from both players, which is why it could be so important if Peter Wright can somehow find a break of throw.
100.
Important last dart from Snakebite.
Yeah, it's been quite a hard day for the players, especially these two. This is their third game of the day.
140. Peter Wright, 118.
They might not be marathon runners or footballers, but the endurance is quite high. Well, very high. The mental fitness is incredible.
Yeah, mental strength will always play a big part on days like this.
58.
Because normally in TV events, the quarterfinals are played in the afternoon with the semi-finals and final of the evening, but all 3 rounds played in one fantastic night. And Phil Taylor, I think it means a bit to him, don't you? Taylor takes the opening leg on throw. Yeah, the roll of honour in the World Series events, Phil Taylor winning in Sydney in 2013 and again in 2014, and he also won in Perth last year. There is 3 wins. He'd love to level up with Michael Van Gerwen, who's won the other 4. Peter Wright has appeared in a World Series final in Dubai in 2014 when he lost in a close one to Van Gerwen.
60.
But it's advantage Taylor in the early stages of this final.
Well, just going on quickly to the ranking side of this, I mean, obviously Phil Taylor and Van Gerwen are already
85.
in. This has put Peter Wright guaranteed to be in that final in Glasgow. And there are a few players, Barney especially, that are bottom of that league, and they've really
60.
got to turn it on in Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah, in the World Series Order of Merit, you just heard Barry Hearn confirm that the top 8 in that Order of Merit will be seeded through to the second round. There'll be 16 qualifiers who will play the first round, so Peter Wright here
100.
at the moment unable to reproduce the fireworks from the semi-final.
Yes, he went 4-1 up against Michael Van Gerwen in that semi-final. He really got out of the blocks quick.
97.
But here, just struggling to find a bit of consistent form. And you don't want to let Phil Taylor get too far in front of you, because he is
51.
one of the toughest cookies in the game. Double 16 for 2-0 and the first break of throw of this final. Now, Peter Wright took out 221s in the early part of the game earlier on, and both on bullseyes.
Against Adrian Lewis, he took out 121 twice, spot on. Channel 17 to lead the ball. just
57.
not happening
Building
in this
upon
final
16.
to date for Peter Wright.
Game shot of the
Taylor
second leg.
takes full advantage.
Third leg is filled for
2-0, he leads. Peter Wright's tournament average
Game on.
has been about 102, 103. He's averaging 79.82 in this final. Yes, we've only had 2 legs, but it just gives you an example of how consistently good he's been up to this point, and he needs to find
25.
those sort of darts. And that 25 from Taylor should open the door.
Well, a 140 certainly opens the door. That's exactly what Peter Wright's done. He's got to get back into this game as quick as possible.
$100.
Taylor has beaten, Wright has beaten Taylor rather in TV events in the Premier League and significantly in the UK Open quarter-final earlier this year in Minehead.
91.
It was a great performance to beat Taylor 10-6 on that occasion. This is first to 8.
60.
Well, a great chance for Peter Wright now. He's got control in this leg, and it was on the Taylor throw. So he needs to find a treble. Doesn't want to start getting frustrated.
60.
Just can't find the scoring to trouble Taylor. Only 7 players have beaten Taylor in a TV final.
$100.
We'll let you have a think about that. I'll give you the answer in a moment. Only 7 have beaten Taylor in a TV final. Can Peter Wright add his
100.
name to the list? Giving himself a chance in this third leg.
Yeah, Taylor should come down, switch now. The 96 gives him a nice 120.
96.
Shanghai on 20s, if he returns. Well, Peter Wright has got to start moving in this game. There's treble 18 or the bull. He's gone for the treble 18 route, so Taylor will return to the board. And if he takes this 120 out, Stu, it was a leg that Peter Wright should have
98.
won.
He
He got control early on. Phil Taylor went off with a 25 these first 3 darts. Is he going to finish with a 120?
100.
Well,
Peter required 12.
the chance that he's been waiting for, this to get himself into this final. Oh, that was a long way off, double 3. That was important for Peter Wright, vital for Peter Wright, because he's broken Taylor. We're back on throw, right here looking to try and level it at 2 legs apiece. Those players who have beaten Phil Taylor in a TV final: Michael van Gerwen,
60.
Robert Thornton, Gary Anderson, Raymond van Barneveld, John Parr, Dennis Priestley, and a certain Rod Harrington.
Long time ago, Stuart. They had black and white TVs back then, I
43.
believe.
But it's an incredible stat, that, isn't it? Only 7 men have beaten him in a TV final.
Well, it just shows, you know, the consistency that he's shown over 25 years. However, as Peter Wright puts in his first maximum, I was going to say, however, there could be a lot more in years to come. Phil's getting older, and certainly the standard of the other players is now stepping up towards him.
Fantastic response.
140.
But still advantage Wright. Well, it's as if the switch has been flicked in Peter Wright's mind. Back-to-back 180s, and he's come alive in this final.
59. Peter required 81.
Double 12. This was for 11 dart leg. A brilliant 11 dart leg gets Peter Wright for 2 legs apiece. We thought that Phil Taylor was going to run away with this final. Peter Wright has just put that to rest. Is it going to be Peter Wright's first major tournament?
43.
Yeah, first TV win for Peter Wright.
If he does do it, you know, there's a lot of players, and we could, you know, the Terry Jenkinses and a lot more that haven't won TV events. If he does, overnight he will become a more consistent player, a more confident player, and possibly go on to win more. It's that first win, once that's under your belt, then others normally follow.
Back comes Taylor, blow for blow. Yes, Peter Wright, World Championship runner-up in 2014, lost the UK Open final this year at Minehead. Michael van Gerwen, beaten by Phil Taylor and Adrian Lewis, the England combination at the World Cup of Darts in Frankfurt just a couple of weeks ago.
81.
Well, a chance here. Peter Wright may get 9 darts from 301.
It's unlucky.
I was going to say he needs trebles, but not the green ones.
83.
Yeah, mental fortitude will play a big part in deciding who wins this final, no doubt.
140.
There's no doubt also that the semi-finals will have taken it out of them. Draining experiences.
Well, I can't understand why he went that way, but he's given Phil Taylor 6 darts from 97. Now the treble 18 will leave him double 12. That leaves him double 12. To hold on to his throw and a 3-2 win. Well, he's going to come back. Peter Wright kind of made a hash up of the previous 3 darts.
$95. Building the class 24.
Just in case Taylor misses.
Advantage
Taylor again. 3-2 he leads. First to 8.
Game on.
To win the first ever Japan Darts Masters. We will be back next year. Of that, there's no doubt. It's been a fantastic success, hasn't it? It really has. Exceeded all expectations.
Our wildest dreams didn't put it as good as what it's been. The crowd have been unbelievable. Well, the crowd have made it, Stuart, because without a good, enthusiastic crowd, it makes it a little bit more dull on the stage, and the players, they feed off the energy of the crowd.
Absolutely, absolutely. The players have responded, haven't they?
100.
$140 from Taylor.
Well, I've got to tell you, Gary Anderson's just stuck his head in our comms area here. He's still livid over the 83.
Yeah, he'll be frustrated, absolutely. He'll know that he will feel he should be on the stage playing in the final, but
he'll be back.
He's got 3 World Series events in August in Perth, Sydney and Auckland to try and make up for it, and I'm sure he will. First one for Taylor. Crucially, just before the break, crucially against the darts again from Taylor.
100.
Remember, he hit the 180 in the deciding leg of the semi-final against Anderson and won it against the throw. This for an 11-dart leg to seize control of the final. Perfect response from the power, and he leads the first to 8 to be crowned the Japan Darts Master.
What about that last leg? Phil Taylor 11 dart against the throw, so now it's going to be hard work for Peter Wright. Phil Taylor has been here so many times. It isn't that often that he has
61.
opened the fist up and let it get out. Again, get out of that grip. And Peter Wright is going to have to work hard now, as he did against Michael van Gerwen.
100.
And the crowd will continue to support Peter Wright. a real favourite here. Not sure what happened there. It might have just been just something on the carpet which caught Taylor's eye. All ready to go again now. Well, it hasn't affected his concentration, has it?
Unbelievable. Well, it could have been a bit of silver paper or anything like that. And if it was getting a reflection off the lights, because it was to his left, it may have got in his eye line, so that's why he's moved across. He's in there again.
140.
Taylor, you know, will want to put down a marker. Of course, the next big event for all these players, the World Match Play in Blackpool in July. Phil Taylor will be going to the iconic Winter Gardens, looking for an 8th consecutive match play title, and this will just give him a load of confidence if he can go on and win. And he needs chops to get another leg on the ball. He just felt it was never in doubt. 12 darter, a 120 check out to add to a second 180, and it really is a long way back for Peter Wright now.
Yes, and Phil Taylor, the leg before that break was 11, and he's followed up with a 12. And Peter Wright says, come on, let's get it going.
Because Taylor won the darts, Wright's got to break him twice here.
125.
Well, certainly Taylor would like to hit the 9 darter as Peter Wright would, but just to remind you, an extra $50,000 put up by the sponsors for the winner of this tournament. One of these two will walk away with that, and another $50,000 for any player to hit the 9 dart leg. Plenty of incentive. I have to say, Stu, that, you know, the next major is the match play, which all the players love. And you interviewed me not long ago and you asked me for the tip to win it. And people keep saying, you always pick Taylor, but I picked him again.
Yeah. Become Taylor's second home, the Winter Gardens at Blackpool.
45.
You just get the feeling that Peter Wright is running on empty here.
55.
I think as well that experience of these occasions is counting in Taylor's favour.
Well, it certainly is. I mean, he's been here so many times over the years. Not too often we're playing 3 games. Phil does not play too many of the European tours where you're playing actually 4 games on a Sunday if you're going to get to the final. But certainly at 54 years old, showing plenty of strength and endurance.
95. Peter Carr 131.
I can't finish now.
55.
But Phil Taylor
Phil
can.
require 86.
2 darter. Possible. Treble 18 for double 16. He needs the bull instead. Oh, that hurts. That's another break of throw. It's 4 consecutive legs for Phil Taylor. Is it the beginning of the end for Peter Wright?
Well, even when Taylor doesn't score too well, he takes out the big shots to really put another nail. And here we go again for Taylor, and kicks off with a maximum on his throw. Is this the leg? He's looking at the 50,000 for the first prize. Does he want to have a clean sweep still? The 50,000 for the 9 dart leg. Well, I have to say,
81.
We'd love to see it. The first one in Japan, live on TV. You could see
he fancied it.
He did. He hated that first dart.
140.
Well, 180, 140, settle for that. Taylor 2 legs away. from winning here in Japan. Always likes to be the first to win new tournaments as well. Dubai has alluded in. Sydney didn't. Singapore did. Perth didn't.
59.
A big favourite here to win in Japan.
Well, Peter looks a little bit bewildered. He really hasn't found the form that he did against Michael van Gerwen. However, that will certainly help. He said, I'm not going anywhere. I am still on this stage and I'm still in this final.
Triple H leaves the ball again. But he's not going to go for it because Peter Wright is on 185. The crowd there were hoping. Yeah, Peter Wright there just saying, you missed the ball by that much. Well, he's got a sense of humour, hasn't he?
I think that just shows you how much Phil Taylor wants this tournament above all. He's not interested in a bullseye finish when his opponent is not on the double.
Game shot on the
It's now 5 straight legs for
Phil Taylor. And there it is. And look at that as he goes back to that board, another fist pump. You see plenty of it from Michael van Gerwen.
Michael van Gerwen beaten in the semi-finals by Peter Wright, 8-7 in a thriller. I think that was Peter Wright hitting the heights. Acknowledges the crowd support, but just hasn't been able to back it up in this final. Phil Taylor edged out Gary Anderson 8-7. That one could have gone either way as well. But the experience of Taylor, I feel, has just played a major part here. So he may be approaching his 55th birthday. The powers of concentration and the mental strength to be able to play game after game at this level in a big TV event is exceptional.
140.
Yes, relentless. Whether you love him or hate him, you've got to respect him for his professionalism, his expertise, his skill, whatever you're going to call it.
Yeah.
It certainly works for him.
Relentless and ruthless.
Ruthless, definitely.
Peter Wright lost the first 2 legs, managed to level it at 2 apiece, but he has been blown away by Taylor in this final since.
Well, I think Peter has finally thought, well, I'm not going to get back from here. Although they were 2 great darts, I have to say now, 127 to wrap this final up. And will he go for the bullseye to finish this off? Oh, well, he won't now.
He's missed the 17. Again, Peter Wright saying, you were a mile off, Phil. Taylor is focused, he's concentrating. He knows he'll be back.
Well, he's missed 25 as well. But Peter Wright cannot take out 165, so Phil Taylor will come back. 2 darts at double top to become the first
57
Japan Masters champion.
53.
And this crowd will lift this roof off if he hits this double.
Peter Wright has given it his all here in Japan. Double 10 for Taylor.
33.
Wow. Peter Wright didn't expect to come back. Leaves the treble. So there's double 16. Whatever happens, Peter Wright has managed to stay in the final. Just a splash of colour, a splash of brilliance. But Taylor still won away. He leads 7-3.
Well, you can see the frustration on Taylor's face and the elation on Peter Wright's face. I mean, that shows character. Yeah. That shows bottle. You know, we always knew that Peter Wright was a great player, but he's improving all the time, Stu. And if he doesn't win a major now, there will be a major shortly down the road. I'm quite confident of that.
49.
Well, I think Taylor just losing a little bit of focus and concentration. He missed 2 darts to win 8-2. But to a certain extent now, after hitting that 108, Peter Wright is just playing with freedom. He's got nothing to lose. He can go up there and have a bit of fun.
Well, let's be realistic. If Peter Wright can take this throw, this leg against the throw, then it may just make Phil Taylor start to think.
Back-to-back 140s against the darts. Just making Taylor think. He's making Taylor blink. But Taylor still just 1 away.
137.
This World Series, since its inception in Dubai, has thrown up some fabulous darts. It really has.
100.
The standard.
Some fabulous locations as well.
Well, the standard's been excellent, hasn't it, throughout?
135. Peter Ricardo, 121.
Well, he needed 108 to stay in the final in the last leg.
The crowd are willing this in.
Double 14 for another leg. Ah! 108, 1-2-1. Peter Wright isn't giving this up without a fight. He's got another one back. Taylor leads 7-4.
Yeah, the smile has gone off of Phil Taylor's face. He claps there, but I can assure you he was not smiling. Now we still have a game on our hands.
The adrenaline is pumping.
Stu, where has it come from? I mean, at one time it looked as if Peter Wright was just saying, OK, it didn't happen for me.
Well,
but he's made it happen.
I think it came from the fact that Taylor missed those 2 match darts and he had a go at 108.
16.
I think, to be fair, he wanted to give the crowd something to cheer about. The crowd had been very firmly in Peter Wright's corner, but then he grew in a bit of confidence, a bit of stature. Hit 140 on the Taylor throw.
55.
Well, that won't help. But only 60 from Taylor with his first visit. Will the services resume?
However, a couple of trebles from Peter Wright still gives him the advantage. Or even all 3. Well, that is absolute unbelievable darts. Peter Wright was dead and buried at one time. Now,
well, every time he does something exceptional with his finishes and with these scores, he sows a little seed of doubt in Taylor's mind. What can he do this time? Is it going to be a 3rd consecutive top plus finish? Double?
well, there's several ways to go for the 72.
The shot.
Yeah, the treble 16. Oh, wow, double
16
top.
for tops! Oh, it's incredible! It is incredible! 108, 121, 129, and Peter Wright has now got it back to 7-5. But Taylor does have the darts in 2 of the last 3 legs.
95.
That's incredible. I'm gobsmacked.
It's been a brilliant day. And it's getting better.
All of a sudden, Peter Wright's thinking, you know what, now I can win this.
100.
In the British Open, and it looks like someone's already won. There's already someone scribing their name on the cup. I think they were doing it. They better stop.
16.
But this barrage of big finishing has affected Phil Taylor. Just to remind you, he missed 2 darts to secure a comfortable 8-2 victory, and then he's seen Peter Wright take out 3 top plus finishes.
100.
The crowd are firmly behind Peter Wright.
But that's a
Don't
perfect...
forget, in that 12th leg as well, you know, Taylor thought, I've got you when he hit the 180. And Peter Wright hit the 177. And then the 129. That was unbelievable. Double 16 and tops. That was a bit of a flyer.
Yeah, normally when he gets a fly like that, the other 2 follow it. He's done it again, and that's what we call line and length with the first dart. Is so important. 3 flyers from Peter Wright, a little bit of adrenaline.
It's advantage Taylor, you would think, because he has the darts. But he's feeling the pinch.
57.
He's feeling the pressure.
Yes, you're exactly right. He is feeling the pressure now. A 140 here, or a 180 would be absolutely magnificent.
This is amazing. But that's okay. That's okay. Now the pressure on Taylor again.
Well, he's coming back for the 101. And if Phil sets this up and Peter Wright takes this out, this could be a major blow. Well, Phil may only get a dart on the bullseye, remember, if he comes back. Now, the run of checkouts for Peter Wright has been incredible. Can he carry on with the 101? He's going to get a dart.
For a 4th consecutive ton plus finish. Oh dear.
76.
Dear. I think for the moment that it left his hand, he knew it was awkward. So Taylor with a chance, another chance to win this final.
Guarantee he'll go 20s. Had to. The bullseye was too much of a risk. Now it's double five.
Yep. To win it! Another match dart has come and gone. Determination etched all over the face of Peter Wright. Double 8. And he's won 4 consecutive legs. Phil Taylor was coasting, absolutely in total control. And he knows that he should have won 8-2. But now it's 7-6. And Peter Wright has the darts to force a decider. This, magic moments on a magical day in Japan. The disappointing start to the leg for Peter Wright.
Well, for all the youngsters and any budding dart players, however old you are, just watch the grit and determination that Peter Wright has shown in this final. Never given up. And all of a sudden, the slightest little thing can turn it around. And he has turned this final around. Because Phil Taylor, there's no question, has gone off the boil here a little bit. Wright just needs to find the treble 20.
He just lost the range. We've seen it before. That might be important. The crowd getting behind Peter Wright. Phil Taylor's missed 3 match darts. He's feeling the heat.
60.
He's feeling the pinch. He's feeling the pressure.
He certainly is. Phil Taylor of old might have wrapped this up by now, but Peter Wright is piling the pressure on the 16-time world champion.
Needs the treble.
Got to keep those eyes focused on that red bit though.
60.
Well, both players very edgy now, Stu. Phil Taylor trying to get some oxygen in the lungs.
Let's be honest, no one saw this coming.
No.
Absolutely, it was Taylor coasting towards the winning post.
57.
All of a sudden, Taylor has been affected by the brilliance of Peter Wright, but also by his own missed match darts. Oh, 140 from Peter Wright. Unbelievable. It really is. Taylor.
137. Peter
Well, he's going to get
a finish. Hasn't left a finish. And Peter Wright has 6 darts from here to take us to a deciding leg.
Well, by Taylor's second dart going at the 20, he could not leave a finish. So there's 6 darts from here.
$85.
He's going to get 2 darts when he returns. All Phil Taylor can do is put some pressure on, and we could be going to a decider here in the final. A final that we didn't think would go to the last leg. Don't miss the big 16.
Topsy needs.
It's
Unbelievable! It's incredible! It's 5 straight pegs for Peter Wright. He was down and out, and now we have one leg to decide the winner here in Japan. It has been a fabulous day, and we're going to get the fitting finale.
Well, what Phil doesn't want to do, Stu, is give Peter Wright a shot at a checkout. He's got to finish this game 12 darts, because he will have in the back of his mind that Peter Wright is taken out. He would have known about the 1-4-1, and he's seen him take out 4 brilliant checkouts in this match already.
Look at this from Peter Wright.
140.
Yeah, Peter Wright, 7 out of 9 on the doubles. Oh, important dart from Taylor. Can he follow it?
140.
Right at the end, Taylor holding his nerve. 7-2 up. He had 2 darts to win 8-2. Peter Wright has reeled off 5 straight legs. He desperately needs a treble.
60.
Not enough. Not enough. Is he going to fall at the final hurdle?
There's still some edgy darts to be thrown here in Japan. Oh, what a good last dart that was from Taylor. Well, we've seen Peter Wright do 180 and then a 129.
Well, 140 is the minimum.
Yes.
Got to leave himself a shot. Oh, no. Not enough.
100.
6 darts from 164 for Phil Taylor to finally wrap this up. Now, a visit without a treble would be the ideal thing for Peter Wright, and that's not going to happen.
100.
He may only get 1 dart on a double, Stu, so
Yeah.
Peter Wright, minimum of a ton.
It's been
320s is not going to be good enough. I know he took the 1-4-1 out against Michael van Gerwen, so he's got to find at least 1 treble. 1 treble puts the big pressure on.
right at the end.
45.
Right at the end. He
64.
has faltered. And Taylor, who's seen a 7-2 lead evaporate, now steps up to throw for the match again. Topsy needs to win an amazing final.
44.
That's 2 more match darts. Well, surely he can't. He took out 1-4-1 to beat Michael van Gerwen in the semi-final.
This would be the shot of all shots. The thing about it though, Stu, you know, if Phil Taylor misses with his first dart and goes inside, has to chase up to the 5s, that's when it could go wrong. Got to put this just outside or straight in.
Taylor wins in Japan in an absolutely magnificent match. Peter Wright came from 7-2 down to level it up at 7-all, but just couldn't force it in the final leg. And Phil Taylor, who had dramatically missed 5 match darts, wins his 4th World Series event to tie Michael van Gerwen's record. We've had 8 World Series tournaments. Van Gerwen's